Drinking buddies. I have quite a lineup sitting in front of me. Both of these bottles retail for over $230. I got a sample of each. Never had either of them before. I'm really excited for both. This is going to be the Barrell Dovetail Gray Label versus Angel's Envy Cask Strength. Let's go.
I'm your drinking buddy.
All right, drinking buddies. So the Angel's Envy Cask Strength is going to be coming in at 128 proof and retails for $230 MSRP. Probably going to be a little bit more than that, to be honest. But it is straight bourbon whiskey finished in port barrels. The Barrell Dovetail is going to be 131.54 proof. This is going to be whiskey blended from not Kentucky, Tennessee, Indiana, and Canada, and the Canadian whiskey in here is 20 years old. Then they take that blend that they created between the Indiana, the Tennessee, and the Canadian, and they finish it in rum, port, and Cabernet barrels. It's sitting at 131.54 proof. Did mix these two up. I don't know which is which. However, one of them is darker, and I don't really remember which one is darker, so I guess that's kind of a good thing. Let's go in for glass one. Ooh, that's a good nose. Your drinking buddy likey. Okay, so it's super sweet, floral, raisins. It smells like cake. Like, oh, I love it. That's a really good nose. Like, almost no proof coming off this thing for being high proof. Whoa. That's kind of a wild ride. I don't think I've ever had anything that high proof finished in these types of wine barrels before, because it's like I'm drinking super wine. Yeah, there's some grape going on here. Bourbon vanilla, brown sugar, very sweet, like a dessert. I'm thinking like, man, there's raisin. It's got something a little interesting and weird on the finish that I can't quite put into words. Minerally, like that Dickel mineral. So maybe that might be the barrel, because there's like that Dickel mineral going on. But I mean, that's just, to me, reminds me of the flavor profile of Angel's Envy. So I'm leaning towards that being the Angel's Envy. Oh, well, this just smells like butterscotch candy. Werther's Originals. Fall baking spices. Something strawberry, fruity, like strawberry jam or strawberry jello. Wow. Huh. That is a roller coaster of flavor. The initial palate is immediately, hey, Dickel. Dickel's arrived at the party. Dickel has joined the chat. And you're just like, okay, so minerals times 1,000. Flintstone's chewable vitamins is what some people call it. And then that just turns into something completely fruity, like apricot, and wow, then it just completely goes into more of like bourbon notes, where you're getting like the bourbon vanilla, the brown sugar, the cinnamon, the baking spices, maybe from the rye that might be Canadian. That is sweet. It's got a, it's definitely got a wine thing on the finish. So there's a grape, like a grape jelly. But man, the port wine is coming through on here more than on this one. But this has got to be the Barrell Dovetail. Which is, no offense, Brooks. I know you gave me the sample, but I think this is the Barrell Dovetail Gray Label, and it's just better, unfortunately. Now, I don't know if that is $250 good, but that is really good. That is just such a wild ride on the flavor. Well, drinking buddies, I'm gonna go through these again, and then I will make my final guesses and give my final thoughts. Yeah, drinking buddies, this has just got so much more going on. It's got the finish is just loaded with cinnamon, nutmeg, anise, baking spices for days. But it's so fruity. It's got like strawberry jam, like apricots, raisins. I don't know exactly what fruitiness is going on here, but it's not the typical bananas that you get off of like a Brown Forman product, or like the cherry that you get off of a Wild Turkey or a Buffalo Trace. It's more like grapes and strawberries and apricots and wild. This is a really, really good pour. This is a good pour. When I'm taking into account how much this bottle costs, I have to knock it down a few pegs, because there is something on the finish that I've recently heard some other YouTubers, when they're tasting bourbons, and they say this particular note, and I'm like, what are they, crazy? I've never tasted that before, but Expo markers. It's got a smelling of dry erase markers or Sharpie markers, something like that on this. And now that I've tasted it, I can't quite look past it. Just something very artificial on the end, whereas this is just like masterfully blended and put together. Drinking buddies, I don't know if it's worth the $250 price. Well, I guess we should figure out if I'm right. Dovetail. AE Angel's Envy. Yeah, I was right. This, I don't know if it's worth the $250 price tag, but it is really good. Such a unique experience, and it's blended so well. And it's sweet, and it coats my mouth in a sweetness, but it's not cloyingly sweet. I really like that. And this is good, but it's not $200 good. It's just not, unfortunately. Sorry, Brooks. Well, drinking buddies, that is my review of the Barrell Dovetail Gray Label and Angel's Envy Cask Strength. This one's gonna be a pass. This one's gonna be a maybe buy if you're bougie. Price is a little high. I don't know if I can justify spending $250 on this bottle myself, but if you have that kind of income and you're willing to spend that kind of money on a bottle, this is one that you might consider, because it's really good. I just started a website. yourdrinkingbuddy.com. Eventually, I might put blog types information on there, but right now it's mostly just going to be a home for my merch. That is some really cool t-shirts and stuff like that. I'm not asking you guys to buy any of it, but if you want to go check it out, that would be really cool, because I put some work into coming up with some really cool designs that I think other whiskey fans will really like. Other than that, hit that like button and subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and we'll see you on the next time.